fundamental unit of government. And we need to do everything that we can to strengthen the family. And as we read the Declaration of Independence, and we read some of the most eloquent words ever written, that we have a creator, who endowed us with certain inalienable rights, and that among those rights, the first right is the right to life. Yes. The second inalienable right is liberty. And the third is the pursuit of happiness. And according to the founders, the pursuit of happiness meant the right to keep the fruit of your own labors. What a concept! Weren't they brilliant? And the Declaration of Independence went on to say that the purpose of governments were created to secure those rights. That's why we have government. Because inalienable rights, life, liberty, pursuit of happiness, are rights only God can give. Amen. Only God can give those rights, not government. But you know what the even better news is? Government can't take them away. That's even better. Well, this next election, I believe, will be all about a referendum on Barack Obama's agenda. And if you look at his economic report card, I think it's safe to say the teacher had to get out a red pen and give him a big F. And in February of '09, President Obama gave an interview. And in that interview, and I'm paraphrasing, he said, "I think we'll see progress on the economy in my first year in office." And he said, if we don't turn this economy around in 3 years, well then, I think it's a one-term proposition. Well, Mr. President, we're going to hold you to your word. And South Carolina is going to lead the way. I am Michele Bachmann. I need your vote. I need your help to run for the presidency in 2012. We're going to be barnstorming all across South Carolina. We'll be coming to your town. Let your friends and neighbors know. Go to MicheleBachmann.com, our new presidential website. Go to Facebook. Go to Twitter. Would you please come and help us volunteer? We need all of us coming together because our country is at an absolutely crucial point, isn't it? It's absolutely crucial. It is my opinion that 2012 is the election that we must win with the White House, and this is why. Because if we fail to repeal Obamacare in 2012, it will so metastasize into all parts of this country that we will have the foothold for socialized medicine in this country. And no nation is able to recover from socialized medicine and turn around and find prosperity. That is not what has made America the greatest nation that has ever been. And we are. Don't let anyone tell you that the United States is anything but the greatest nation in 5,000 years of recorded human history. Indispensable nation of the world. And that's why President Obama's policies for going into Libya were so mistaken and so misguided, in my opinion. So misguided because his administration said he was going to lead from behind. Now, when have you ever heard an American president who is leading from behind? I will tell you, as Commander-in-Chief, I sit on the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence. We are a very small committee. Our task is to deal every day with the nation's classified secrets. I deal with some of the most sensitive information, and I see every day the threats that there is to the United States homeland, both domestically and from abroad. And we can never forget that every day there are people who wake up and think about how they can kill Americans today and how they can destroy this great country today. We need a commander-in-chief who gets that, who appreciates that, and who will do whatever it takes to keep our people and our nation safe and our military strong. That's the duty of our who served honorably in the United States Air Force, my stepfather who served in the United States Army, my stepbrother who retired full United States Navy. I thank God for every veteran who has ever served this nation. None of us would be here today without our brave men and women have shown us in our military is that if we stick together, we can do anything. And I know my mother would say to us when we were little children, she said, stick together, kids. When you go out in the neighborhood, you know, you got those neighborhood fights, you stick up for your brother, you stick up for your sister. I am standing here in the midst of brothers and sisters in South Carolina. We are brothers and sisters. That's right. And as much as we have differences between us, what unites us is far greater than what divides us. And so I say to you here in Myrtle Beach, if we stick together and if we make that our motto, we will prevail in 2012 and we will take our country back. And we will retain, as Abraham Lincoln said on his whistle-stop tour, when he was in Indiana on his way to the Capitol, to make his way there, he said that we need to preserve freedom to the latest generations. I believe that those of you who are here today have the courage to do that. It is your intent to have the courage to take the country back. We are just longing for a president who will listen to the people. We are longing for a president who will lead from the front and not from behind. A president who wants the United States to be the head and not the tail. That's